Yes, once again it is I, Enrico Suave, here aboard the Key, the home space station to the infamous Crimson Fleet pirates. We are going to talk to Neva to see what we need to do next.
Alright, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed?
Why do I have the feeling you're going to make more money off of this thing than I am?
Well, that's because you'd be absolutely right. You see, everyone above you in the fleet is making more than you are off the same gig. That's why we're all fighting our way to the top. Understood? Good. Now, you might want to hand over that award before I have you tossed off the Key. Just a thought.
Ha, I dare you to try it. I will kill all of you. Fine, here you go.
Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call. But that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
Ah, very well. Now, what else do we have to do? Let us see. Oh yes, we must go back to the UC Vigilance to report our progress. Since we are working undercover for the United Colonies, a system defense.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
Well, then you should punch him. What is stopping you from doing so? Au revoir, mes amis.
Away. Let's see what there is to see. Docking procedure is complete.
Let us go report to the captain. Well, the commander, I guess, is his the rank and or title?
I'm as the son of Jamison. Once I There you are. We need to talk. Right now. I heard about that little stunt you pulled on the Siren of the Stars. Opening fire on a Starliner? Are you out of your mind?
Trident is furious at us right now. They want Commander Akande to resign.
I didn't have a choice.
You always have a choice.
Well, if I want to
People
fail,
have died because you were too stubborn to find a safer solution.
then
This
you
is
do
not
it.
how UC SysDef operates. If you do it again, you're off this operation, and I'll have to throw you in the brig.
Oh, you
It'll
go
be my
ahead and
pleasure, sir.
try.
All right. I think we're all in agreement here. So let's get back to the operation at hand. Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers.
You assumed correctly.
Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world.
How did you know
The
that?
Bannock system was the site of a significant battle during the Narian War. I had to do a research paper on the subject at the Academy.
Dear God, no, we'll figure it out.
It sounds like you admire that lunatic.
I don't admire him, but you have to admit, he's been clever.
I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this assignment.
Maybe you should
That's
shut
enough,
up.
Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal.
They think something could the comms spike will solve that problem.
They have information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere,
Oh,
sir.
you think so?
It's the only thing that makes
Oh,
sense. I'll see what I can find out.
You're
Fine.
so very
This
smart.
is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4.
Aren't we going to warn the UC Navy about my attempt to grab the comms spike?
I don't see the point. The Crimson Fleet apparently has a pipeline of information flowing from somewhere within the UC military. Any attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste of time. We need to play this close to the vest.
I'll report back with any evidence that I recover.
Perfect. Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Krix's legacy first.
It probably won't be you. It will be
Commander isn't gonna be happy about the
Enrico
deaths on the
Suave.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Yes, yes it is.
We're unlatched. Free and clear.
Alright, let us go back to the key.
Drive is spinning down. Jumps is not.
Nobody hails the key. Just do your business.
Very well, I shall dock.
We're docked.
Come along, Andrea. Let us see what they have discovered and what plans they have put into place.
Rook?
What did you just call me?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at a future dead man. If you call me Rook one more time.
Hello, everyone. I'm Gail Dunnigan of SSNN, and this is Galactalk. My guest tonight is one of the most notorious criminals in the settled systems. His ruthlessness and desire for wealth has landed him squarely at the top of the wanted list for every major law enforcement agency in the galaxy. I am, of course, speaking of the self-appointed leader of the Crimson Fleet himself, Jasper Crix. Good evening, Mr. Crix.
Good evening, Gail. Thank you for accepting my invitation.
Yes, well, being blindfolded and then grav jumped to what appears to be an abandoned mining facility isn't exactly what I'd call an invitation.
Well, I'm sure you're not surprised that your request for an interview would come with some very specific conditions.
Frankly, I was a bit surprised to receive any type of response at all. Would you mind telling me why you decided to do this interview?
Because there comes a time in every pirate's life where they have to make an extremely important decision. Do they take a leap and become one of the most legendary pirates in history? Or do they simply sputter on, subsisting on freighters and deep space privateers?
So are we to assume that you are taking the leap? That Jasper Crix is moving on to bigger and better things in his life?
That's spot on, Gail. That's exactly why you're here.
Interesting. Well then, would you mind sharing with us exactly what your particular leap entails?
In due time. There's no rush. In fact, I'd say we have at least 12 hours before the authorities trace this broadcast. Plenty of time to discuss whatever you like.
Oh, all right then. Perhaps the best place to start this interview would be at the beginning of your career.
Please, proceed.
Very interesting. I did not know Jasper Crix had done an interview. But the Settled Systems News Network, no less.
Are you looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
Oh, I don't think you will. Hold me back, Andrea. Hold me back. Enrico Suave will destroy you.
Alright, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
She would be wise to do the same.
Yes, she would. Premium smuggling routes. What are these?
Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY-920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack some of those places for years.
Sounds like she'll be useful.
I sure hope so. But she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
I shouldn't need anything except the prototype's primary logic module.
Interesting. Well, don't take any chances.
Nave is right. Just grab everything labeled comm spike that isn't nailed down.
I'm sure to be labeled that.
And one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around.
Peh,
If
they
you
are
intend to
nothing.
turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
How will Juan get me inside the station?
She's got the clout to get you in the front door. They're gonna think you're part of a regular supply delivery. Beyond that, you and Juan are gonna have to put your heads together and come up with a plan.
Understood.
Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And
I'm
you,
sure you
get the hell
will.
out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay.
Yes, ma'am. And if Juan asks why we need the comm spike, what do I tell her?
I'm gonna leave that up to you, Rook. If you get into deep trouble, and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know, the better.
What can you tell me about this Juan?
The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year ago. We were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so I decided to put her to the test. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming, she can keep all the secrets she wants.
Very
Hit me
well.
up if you got questions.
I shall go.
Every captain here's earned their stripes, bleeding for the fleet.
Whatever, shut up. You and your fleet. Enrico Suave would destroy all of you.
Every time I see Radley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
Yes, you said that the last time I walked by. Just punch him already. Why are you hesitating? Just punch the man.
Clamps released. We're free.
in the ship. Get this over with already.
Scan complete. You're cleared to land at New Atlantis. Please, enjoy your visit to Jemison.
Yes, yes. Alright. Let us meet this one. Wait. Where do we meet her at? Okay, and back to the Starfield we go. Does Jemison have any credits? I should sell things if they
Hope
have
you're finding
credits.
everything you need.
I need credits.
If you don't see what you want, feel free to ask. Oh, please, take a look.
But you have no credits. You are useless. Be
Thanks
gone.
for shopping at Jemison Mercantile.
Yes, yes, whatever. We are headed to the well. The well, where the ordinary people of New Atlantis reside.
They say never hire a man when a machine can do it for free.
Hello,
Down
how
here.
on?
I take it your neighbor's new recruit?
I have a name you know, it is Enrico Suave. And you will learn it.
And rest assured, if I ever need to remember it, I will. SY920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
I too have conditions. My assistant will provide you with a list.
Huh. Eva warned me you were difficult. Clearly I didn't understand what she meant, but I do now. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Please, explain to this woman, Andreja.
Do not mistake us for amateurs. We will get the job done without sacrificing your route.
I appreciate the confidence. I just want to remind you, this job calls for more discretion than your usual swashbuckling adventures. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY920, you can't come and go as you please.
Can you tell me about yourself, Juan?
I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you.
And you've got to have someone you can trust, Juan.
Famous last words. But you do this job right, and who knows what the future holds. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars.
How much do you know about this job that we are going to do?
Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you out if I can. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you.
Delgado wants the comm spike. It is a signal decryption device.
Interesting. When we get to the station, I'll see if I can pull any information on its whereabouts. Hopefully that'll make for a smoother trip.
What else do you know about the comm spike?
Less than you. And even if I did, I'm a smuggler, not a scientist. But if Delgado's after it, then I have a feeling there's a pile of credits waiting at the end of this job. So we better do it right.
And how often do you dock at this station?
Enough to be on a first-name basis with the Marines working the comms. It also helps they want us to dock. A cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend. We'll talk more on the ship.
Yes, yes we shall. Oh, this is someone's apartment. My apologies. Andreja, what do you think we should take with us on this excursion? Will we need a minigun? Or would our standard weapons be sufficient, you think? I probably should not turn this into a bloodbath, or it might upset a Commander Il Molde, or whatever his name is.
You have a nice day now.
I shall. I'm going to go steal some equipment from you.
Anything I can help you with?
Oh, I need more credits, but nobody has any. Let us see.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
I do not know. I need to upgrade my space
A
suit.
brief history of time. If you find any addition, any at all, I will be your friend like forever.
Yes, yes, little Co. If I find one, I shall bring it to you. The brief history of time. I know you say that every time you see me. It is, annoying.
Is there a way to go
have
faster
that.
than the speed of light? And none of that grab tech cheating?
It's good to be out and about. The lodge gets stuffy sometimes.
We will put this on the mannequin. And now, what should we take it with us? Store the resources. What else do we have that we must store? Let us see, what should we wear to this space station? First we will equip our bounty hunter spacesuit. And we will equip our pirate swashbuckler gear. With our Demos cap, there we go. Now, do we need any more weapons? Let us check the ship's inventory. Ah, the macro gun, yes. We will take that with us just in case. And what weapon should we leave? We will leave this and the keel hauler. Alright, let us be on our way.
The city certainly projects a powerful image for the United Colonies, eh?
Yes, it does, Andrea, because the United Colonies are quite powerful. The Jed Swan. of Enrico Suave's ships with destroy this tin can.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
You could try. Enrico Suave would wipe the floor with you. Where is this person?
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Oh, if you only knew. I could single-handedly destroy the entire Crimson Fleet.
Pardon.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
Shouldn't be a problem for Enrico Suave.
Of course, I don't expect it to be.
The less talking all of us have to do, the better.
You'll get no argument from me. It'll be hard enough explaining why I have 2 new crew members. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
I am ready. Let us go already.
Yes.
All right, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and crab drive. All systems go.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry.
Captain.
My
I've
crew
spent half
will
my
take
life
care of
walking
my
and
ship.
chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC 7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock at docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Alright.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere.
Yes, I have eyes. I
To
can
get
see
past
that
them,
it's
you'll need a
very
military
large.
uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
what if I get stuck? Is there any way to reach you?
Provided you haven't sounded the alarm, then yeah, like I said, if you can find an intercom, I'll keep a channel open.
Don't worry, they will not suspect a thing. Enrico Suave is very good at this sort of thing.
I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Howdy.
Yes, whatever.
Okay.
Get out of my
Hello?
way, peasant. Andrea! Please move, we have to go this direction.
Hello.
Yes, I have not time for small talk. Move. Move. Do not make me kill you.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
How do I get out of this ship? Come on, Andrea. We must go and find a uniform.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
This is not a ship, Andrea. This is a space station. We are here to do a job. Stop daydreaming.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks. Cargo haulers are restricted to the cargo bay.
Rimon, Capitan. I am in the cargo bay, just checking in.
And you found the intercom. That's a start.
Oh, shut
If
up.
I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint.
I will see what I can do.
I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
A simple lock. Child's play for Enrico Suave. Zanzarimi's uniform. I should equip it.
I suppose that is ours now.
Yes. Yes, it is. Personal profiler, Win Akasaka. Matriculated to the Assault Military Academy after being recruited at a job fair. Received accommodations for marksmanship and physical fitness. Assigned to SW 920 following graduation. Win, yeah, I have your stuff. But after what you did, and who you did it with, I don't want to see you ever again. If I'm in the mess hall, you need to be in your bunk. If I'm in the cargo bay, you need to be in your bunk. If I'm anywhere in the settled systems outside my personal quarters, then you need to be in your bunk. In fact, the only time you are allowed to leave your bunk, as far as I'm concerned, is when I'm in mine. Because if I so much as see your face again, I'm going to discharge my firearm right in your teeth. Ooh, sounds like a bit of a lover's quarrel. A reminder to all personnel that the projects being developed on this station are highly classified and involve extremely sensitive information. As a loyal citizen of the United Colonies and a member of the UC Navy, you are being entrusted not to share this knowledge with any outside party, including your families. Any disclosure of the activities, projects, or data on this station will result in an immediate dismissal and court-martial. For those in the cargo bay, an extra reminder that only uniformed personnel are allowed in the mess hall and barracks. I've heard instances of contractors are being allowed in the dining area, and this is strictly forbidden. Oh, a little lack of discipline, it seems. This would never happen if Enrico Suave were running this station. Wait, where are we going?
Commander Natara runs the ship, and we respect him.
I've heard the engineers say Dr. Vogel's an AI. I guess that's their way of saying he's smart.
Whatever you say, I do not know this Dr. Vogel.
State your business.
Need to report to the command bay for duty.
Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead. Your friend there have the same clearance?
Of course.
Then you're both good to go.
My goodness, the security on board this station is quite pathetic. Alright, where is the command bay? Oh, here we go.
You got patrol duty, huh? Means standing on your feet, that's for sure.
Come along, Andrea. We must go to the command bay.
Good to be back in our own ship.
What are you talking about? We are not in our ship. We are still on the space station. Andrea, have you been drinking again? How many times must I tell you not to drink while we are working?
This is Captain Huan Daiyu.
I have made it to the command bay.
Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. I've hacked into the database, and it seems information on the comm spike is in the archives. There's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clearance code.
Andrea?
Checkpoints have not been a problem so far. There's little reason to think this one would be different.
I like the confidence. But remember, they tend to get harder the further you go. hence the clearance code. Try the security office. They likely have a computer there that has what you need. Going down for now. We'll talk again once you've located the comm spike.
You headed down to the engineering bay?
Okay, where is this security office?
Well, you better hurry. You know what they say, Marine. If you're 15 minutes early, you're still 10 minutes late.
That is where the clearance code is. Oh, a weapon case. Let us see what is in here. I wonder, what does a UC military vessel have? Lock-picking tools on it. The model is we have any armory are first class and will respond to any threat on the station. I don't have clearance to know what goes on here, but I know well enough that any security breach needs to be eliminated. Given the stakes, I've made it my personal project to bolster their weapon systems. And studying their ghost stacks, I feel like I can make some improvements in their program and subroutines too. But when I told the lieutenant, she responded with that grim stare of hers. She reminded me that I need to get approval through the proper channels before modding the machines on my own. Sounds like a disgruntled. Enlisted a person. Okay, we do not want to talk to Andre. We need to get the clearance code from this computer. Do not tell me. I hate when I waste a digipig. Alright. Retrieve a clearance code based on your last name and the rank. I do not remember the name of the person who we are. NG Anonymous 3B.
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Oh, a master level lock. What could be in here? Hello there. Do not worry about me. I was just looking for the bathroom. Yes, that is it. Okay, where must we go?
Need your clearance code, Marine.
got a code.
All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
A 9G, a 903P.
Sorry, Ensign, code doesn't match.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I will get another code. This is going to be annoying, I can tell. Okay, AK 127 a C. Let us try that one.
You lost, Ensign?
No, I am not lost. Mind your business.
Need your clearance code, Marine.
I've got a
All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
AK 127C.
Sorry, Ensign, code doesn't match.
This is becoming very annoying. ZX321D. Aye, aye, aye. Okay. If this does not work, we will just have to kill everyone.
Need your clearance code, Marine.
I have got a code.
All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
It is FE. It is ZX321D.
You're clear, Ensign Zaremi. I assume the two of you are together?
Yes, we are together.
Then you're both clear.
I love the lack of security on board this station. It is pathetic.
Acknowledge, Lieutenant. Inform them they are clear to launch.
Oh. Beta project approvals. Current projects in beta. Beta project leads. Dr. Gabriel Vogel. We may have to kidnap him.
You aren't assigned to this level, Ensign. You need to leave.
I do not know what you're talking about. I'm assigned to this level. Upgrade security clearance. Project lead is Dr. Gabriel Vogel. All inquiries regarding the comp spike should be routed through him. All other matters should be directed to Commander Natara or the highest ranking officer on station. Rank security clearance Ensign Plus. Additional security requirements code clearance. And note, a level 4 clearance should only be accessed with a commander approval. The goal of Project UC-86 Spike is to create a highly sensitive receiver capable of picking up communication signals and decrypting them on the spot. Signal range would be star system wide at a minimum of 50 AU. The receiver would be strong enough to pick up traces of frequencies potentially weakened by distance, atmosphere, or the gravitational field. The decryption software would be smart enough to both decrypt any signal within nanoseconds and not propose any missing or corrupted data. Benefits: distress signals become easy to locate and interpret. UC security could detect hostile frequencies before they become a threat. Hostile embedded messaging could be easily exposed. Communications across the system are greatly increased with fewer delays. Approval. Engineering RB4. Approving Officer Commander Stephen Woods. Very well. We must go to Engineering RB4.
Stop right there, Ensign. All right, Ensign. Why aren't you at your post? Who's your commanding officer? Only authorized personnel are allowed here.
I report directly to Commander Nadara.
Only senior officers report to the commander. Something doesn't seem right.
I'm not the one who should be questioned. We've heard all the rumors, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Fine. I'll let you go, Ensign. But as soon as you're done with your task, you should return to your post.
Very well.
For more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
It's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about the potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation at the cargo bay. For now, I'd recommend...
Come along, Andrea.
Will we be taking off immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
Why do you always think that we are on ship? Don't stand there, come along. We have work to do. Andrea, I'm starting to wonder about you.
Daiyu here. Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
But I am your cargo.
You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
Don't worry about me. I am the best there is. I am Enrico Suave.
I like the confidence. Either way, you're going to get your chance to prove it. Good luck. If you manage to get the comm spike and make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Hello, love.
Well, hello, Andrea. We must continue our mission to find this comm spike and steal it for the Crimson Fleet.